I'm gonna end the the intro a little early today because I just want to get to playing some P5X. It's already very late. We did play some of this morning for like 3 hours. Then there was the state of play. We did a second stream today, which was another 3 hours. And now we're back for another short stream, which will be like an hour or two. For more P5X, because I want to do more of the story. More of the story. Dude. What the fuck? Like, there's 4 platinum tier ones right now. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, I have a canker sore on the inside of my mouth. Ouchie, ouchie. 4-star idol select ticket? La 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 la. Who do I need? Like, who would be a good one to have? I don't use that many 4-stars, if any. I think she's technically a 4-star. I have her awareness maxed out. Do I have Lufal's awareness maxed out? Yes. Happy Pride Month. Thank you, Arcade. Hello, hello. I don't know. Do I have her maxed out? I do. Do I have him maxed out? I do. Holy shit, I have everybody maxed out. Pridwin. Let me go to Pridwin. What's like the highest rated 4-stars in the game? Is there any 4-stars I don't have? That'd be like the first thing. No. No. Characters. Tier list. How are 4-stars looking on the tier list? Rico. S tier navigator. Despite being a 4-star. How many Ricos do I have? Is Rico maxed out? She is! What the fuck? What about the old lady? Is she maxed out? She is! What about... What about Kaio? Where is she? What about the MILF? She's also maxed out. What the fuck? Tomoko? Maxed out. Kyoshi? Maxed out. Seiji? Maxed out. Katone? Maxed out. Dude, there's no way. I have like every 4-star max. I think I do. Toshiya. Is there anyone I don't have maxed out? Oh my god. There's the new guy. No way I have the new guy maxed out. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll get another copy of him, Shoki. Holy moly. Fucking hell. Where's Shoki? Here he is. La la. I know what to get here. That one. Okay. What am I doing? Where am I? Get out! Let's go over here. Okay. Thieves. Shoki, shoki, shoki.
舞台に上がる準備はできてるぜ。
Shoki, shoki.
よし。レッスン俺のすべてを出し切る。いつでも準備
Let's
OK だ。
see. And then we want to give this guy nothing. We want to give her
応援コメントが
right?
力になってるんです。
Ants, Forge, Lala.
これでもっとお役に立てるでしょうか。
Yes.
転んでもただじゃ起きま
Maxed
せん
out
よ。
weapon. Awesome.
歌を届けるにはいっぱい乗り越えてきましたから。
Mindscape. Show you a mindscape.
いっぱい
I'll show
Nori
you a
koite.
mindscape.
どうしたの？
Everything's lagging. Everything's breaking. Oh my god.
一緒に戦おう。
歌っていいよね。心に直接声が届くみたい。戦力の配分は慎重にね。次のライブ、
Okay.
うまくいく本
What's her
番まで
weapon?
に調整しなきゃ。
What's a 5-star?
本番君が準備してくれたの？
この武器。
5-star, 4-star maxed out, 5-star, 5-star, 4-star that's not maxed out. I need more bubblefish stars.
ビーチバレーの
Let's see. 4-star weapon case. Can I get those from here? I can't? Fuck you. Okay, moving
我が
on.
輩が我が輩らしいの
Up his 5-star.
応援コメントが
Just maxed out hers.
みんなを
Ren's
助
is
ける武器だもん。
maxed. Yumi's is not
大事にしないとね。
maxed. Starry Night Soothsayer.
私がみんな
Can I get more of those? Yes, I can. I can.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just occasional wounds. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way?
見ておこ
It was
公
her.
開予定の新曲です。
What kind of card does she have in her first
これは
slot?
私を導くカードなんですね。
Yeah, she needs a better card here.
私はもう二度と
It do be a hope card.
I'm a shapeshifter.
Let's see if we can get a better one.
Have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask.
う。状態は。
いいねボタン。マイク確
Wrong
認中。
thing.
私はもう二度と
The Revelations.
優柔不断なので
Right here.
迷っちゃいます。
Filter. Hope. Crit mold. Nah, it's worse. It's actually the same. It's about the same. It's not better, it's not worse. It's about the same. It's another
私が
mediocre
みんな
one.
どれ使おうか
Enhance.
な。
Forge. Yes.
いいんじゃない？
La la.
ありがとう。君のために
Leveled
もっ
up
と
her
頑張
weapon a
ろう。
little
みんな
bit.
一緒に頑
Little
張ろう。
bit.
任せてちょうだい。
What do you need, Makoto? Lord knows. Lord knows.
任せてちょうだい。
Why is there still freaky dudes
意外と
yelling
こ
at
の格
me?
好でも戦えるもんだよね。ビーチ
Stop
バレー
yelling at me. Stop. Oh my god, there's still
Video.
notifications in here. For
今
my
必要
smegma.
なのは
My smegma menu. Of course, I should have known. There's still notifications in here. How? How, dude?
私
What do you want?
これですか怖い力
Okay, she's finally level 80.
が暴れし
Now
ます
stop
よ
yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. We done with notifications? Holy dick. Holy moly. What do we got going on in the thieves' den? Waiting. La la. Leaving. La la. Let's just continue the main story. Fuck it. Game's lagging a fuck ton right now. Sorry about
そういえ
that.
リコ先輩もこれから
Give me a second. I'm gonna close Discord entirely. See if that helps. It's just not letting me. What the fuck? What are we doing here? There we go. We'll see if that helps a little bit. Where's my phone? So I'm gonna have Discord closed on my PC. I need my phone near me.
私はそのつもりだったけどいいかしらリーダー
Is it alright with you, leader? Of course.
ありがとう
It's so hot.
それじゃ
Let me turn my fan up.
これからよろしくね
It's an honor to work together.
ふむさっきの
Honor is
戦闘
ours.
で
In
の手
addition to
腕は
proving
も
yourself
ちろ
more
ん
than
理解
capable
して
in
いるわ
battle, you also possess a
お
sharp
前は非常に
intellect.
頭もよければ怪
How
盗
would
団
you
の
like
部
to
へ
serve as a Phantom Thief's brain and be our chief strategist?
そういや今までそういうのいなかったな俺ら
We could use one of those.
作戦参謀
Chief strategist, that sounds so cool. We're starting to seem pretty legit, huh?
参謀
Strategist.
私に
You're
務
really
まるかし
qualified for that?
むしろリコ先
You're
輩に
the
しか
only
務
one
まらない
qualified,
です
Rico Senpai. You got my vote.
クローザーのお墨付きもらっても
Not like your vote counts for much, closer.
ソイにだけは言われたくな
That
いで
would
す
be hurtful coming from anyone but you, Soy.
分かったわ
Very well.
怪
I'll
盗
assume
団
the
の
role
作
of the
戦参
Phantom
謀
Thieves' chief strategist.
ところでその
On that note, everyone calls each other by code names. Closer,
コード
Soy.
あそうだ
You haven't picked a code name
ワンダー
yet.
にキャトル
Wonder, Cattle, Closer, Soy.
ソイ
How did you all decide your names?
それぞれ自分が思う不思議なものつながりで決めてる感
I
じで
don't
す
know.
先輩はなんか不思議に思うもの
不思議なもの風
Wind.
ウィンドなんて
That's so boring.
ウィンドあいい素敵です
Good enough.
しかしなぜお前にとって
What is it you find
風が不思議なん
mysterious
だ
about wind?
前から風紀委
Why
員
the
の
word
風
for disciplinary
なんで
committees
風
is
な
the
んだろうって
kanji for
風
wind.
情風
Same
土
character
風
appears in many words
文化に
relating
関
to
わ
the
る言
core
葉に
values of a
風の漢
culture
字は
or
多
the
く使われているの
characteristics
だ
of a
けど
region.
その場の空気ということなの
Is
か
that because it pertains to the feeling
風で
or
運ばれてくる
air of a
印象な
particular
のか
locality?
わから
It's
な
hard
く
to be sure.
へえ
Smart people think about the
頭のいい人
weirdest
な
things.
変なとこ気にすんだない
いと思いますウィンド軽やかで爽やかで先輩にぴったり先輩のペルソナのイメージにも合ってますよねそうね強めの能力的に私はサポートが主になると思うの味方にとっては追い風敵にとっては逆風そんな風にあなたたちは支
The
え
wind
てい
at
き
my
たいわ
allies' backs and a cyclone against my foes.
で
You'll
は
be
今
henceforth
からお前は
you'll henceforth be known as Wind.
つがこの場合
Should we call you Wind Senpai in the metaverse?
先輩はいらないわ
And
よ
drop Senpai. I'd like everyone
みんな
to
もこれ
speak
からは
to me casually going
怪盗
forward.
団では私の方が新参
I'm the
者だ
newcomer
し
here, and as allies, we're all
怪盗
equals, are we
そっ
not?
か
Welcome. Welcome. Oh boy. Where do I gotta go? Memorial Plaza. Oh. We're going to the palace? Is that what that said? Oh yeah, we're in the palace. What the heck? This place looks totally different. Water level's gone down. Seems just as Wind surmised. This palace is a dam powered by Katayama's anger, which would make this reservoir a manifestation of her wrath and other negative emotions building up. So the dam is drying up now that we've resolved those feelings in the real world. It's proof that your feelings reached her. Now, let us hunt for the treasure. La la la. Let's it in that direction. It's in that pipe. It's just sitting on the floor. You can go that way now that the water level's lower. We'll save you. Just hang on a bit longer. Alright. Hi, Makoto. Hi, everybody. Oh, I accidentally just tapped out. My bad. I don't think your party members used to follow you like this. I think this is new. I like it. Control, power, control. Why do you say control twice? Should we take this road to get to the top of the dam? Who knows how long it'll take if we walk. It's not that long of a road. I don't know why they were being so dramatic. Like, it's not that long. We're not moving that much faster. Like, wow. We drove for like 30 seconds. Holy shit. There's an elevator here. Let's take it. Looks like the pipe we used at the entrance. Can we get in from here?
I do sense the treasure from within. Very well. Let's proceed as Closer suggested.
Is the game so loud suddenly? Relax. Looks like we're inside the dam's drainage system. As the dam's water level rises, water passes through these drainage pipes and travels to the power plant area downstream. In other words, if we want to reach the power plant area, we'll need to descend. So we gotta go down this slippery pipe. It'd be bad news if we lost our footing here.
The vibration. Did the entire palace just shake just now? A bad omen. In any case, something wicked may be stirring within Kumi Katayama at this very moment.
Seriously? Better move quick then. Let's hurry.
Yo, we got in without a hitch. Quite the exciting entry. Is being a phantom thief always like this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone is unharmed, yes? Then let us proceed.
Okay.
るかな。
Ah.
セーフルームです。さあ、行きましょう
Safe
行
room.
きましょう。
La la la.
こんにちは。
Hello there, if you don't mind me asking, where in the power plant are we?
Finally, about time someone came by. The power plant has 3 floors. This here's the first floor.
You know Katayama-san?
The previous supervisor, she's in a room behind the 3rd floor generator room.
Can you get us there?
Sorry, I can't leave my post, plus it's pretty dangerous ahead of here. Take a look at the screen. This here shows information from all the surveillance cameras across all rooms inside the power plant. 3 most important rooms are all in a critical state right now. If you want to go where she is, you'll need to resolve the issues in all 3 of these rooms.
なるほど。
What the fuck? Like, several areas of this dam with malfunctions. Mikashi must still be using Miss Katayama's anger as the source of his
そういう
energy.
こと。
Okay. Mine? Mine forever?
いいものでよかった。
Goodbye forever.
Door seems inoperable at the moment. Perhaps this device over there is prohibiting our access somehow.
Looks like it's out of energy.
Wow.
It's a robot! Come here. Come here, bitch. Over here. Dumb bitch.
Get in there forever.
That robot is now imprisoned within a box that is crushing his skull for the rest of his life. He's dead now. We killed him. A map? Only interface with the
そうね。
Big map! Holy shit, too big. Over here, little man! Energy for this one, too. What the hell is happening? Give me a second. I have to use the restroom. We're like 5 minutes. I'm so gay. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Sorry. I started doom scrolling on Twitter. I don't know. I was just reading other people's opinions on the new God of War, and there are some people that are like agreeing with me that like, yeah, the cube's a little annoying, but the game still looks good. That's where my opinion has landed after I've like calmed down from like the initial like, this is weird. This doesn't look like a God of War game. I'm open to it being different, I just still don't like the cube. I think the cube is genuinely really annoying and has like MCUS dialogue. But most people I see hating on the game are already pulling the fucking is too woke in the right-wing grift button, so I'm just not even gonna voice most of my concerns for like the MCU-ness of the game anymore, just because I don't want to be roped in with like the other people who are talking bad about the game. Because I feel like my criticism is a bit more valid to be like, I don't like the dialogue of these characters. You know, I think the dialogue is a little cheesy, a little cringe. But, you know, I can get over that because the game still looks really fun. These fucking people, though, being like... Anyways, I don't even want to repeat the things I read. It's like crazy, the shit they're already saying. I was like, we have no information on this game. Can you motherfuckers calm down? Which I know is hypocritical considering how much I reacted earlier, but like... Even I'll admit I overreacted a bit. It was definitely like overreacting for stream, and like in the moment it was like, what the fuck is going on? But I can also acknowledge that, you know, I could be wrong. You know, the cube could warm up to me when I actually play the game. And it could turn out to be like an actual good character. Who knows? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Right. There's a one-way door here. Can't use that. Oh, I just suck the power out of him. Can I aim it with my mouse? Okay, I can. Thank God. There we go. Oh, these gift cards! I forgot about these. Dude, having Makoto with me is so cool. I love Makoto. What is this thing? Water's flowing down like crazy, making this machine spin. This device appears to function based on the principles of hydroelectric power generation. We might be able to use it to open the door. Okay. Okay. Watch it. Open your fucking door, man. Let's see. Suck that up. Put it in the robot. Back out. Robot is now filled with cum. Now where do I put the robot? I don't know. Robot is filled with cum, but what do I do with the robot? How do I get him outside? Let's see. I need to get the robot to there. Robot go through doors? I could just open the door? There's one. Robot. Come with me, brother. Now get in there and have your head crushed forever. Goodbye. I don't care about frog. Let me out.
Safe room.
Safe
いいね
room.
休めそうだ
More robots. They don't appear to be hostile. Right.
何が入ってるかな
I'm sure it's a great idea to pay them no mind. I'm sure. Great idea. I'll go this way. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can go this way.
宝箱開けるのドキドキしますね
Calm down. You're being freaky. Stop being freaky. Stop getting freaky. Kill you with a gun. Why is it so red here? Appears to be one of the rooms experiencing malfunctions that the worker told us about. Despite the drainage pipes being blocked, there's still a large volume of water
そう
flowing
いう
in.
こと
Need to open the drainage pipes and close the water intake. Impressive. Show you impressive. Also, I forgot to turn off the Discord thing. So that's kind of just been sitting in the corner rotating this whole time. I'm so sorry. That's been there for a while. My bad. My bad. My bad. Pokey. Let's see. La la. Can I break these? I can. I've been just walking right past him. I'm not going back for all the ones I walked past. I don't really care. I don't care that much. Yeah. Up here? No. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. La 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 la.
宝箱があるみたいだね回収していいものでよかった
There? No, I don't think so. I'm going up here. What the? Oh, I was like, what the hell is that banging? Are you good, man? He's fine. He's just being dunked in the water. That's normal. He's fine. Where am I going? Never mind. Brother. They're not letting me explore. They hate my whimsy. They hate my joy. La la. Help! Let's help him out first. You saved me. Why were you locked in there? Used to be a worker. I was punished for disobeying orders. The new supervisor needs a lot of energy. The machine's been running at full power. Maintaining full power like this for long periods is beyond dangerous. I tried to intervene.
Let me in, bitch. I'm gonna kick your ass, boy. I'm gonna kick your ass, pal.
I used this guy in Persona 3 for a while. Forget his name, like Mithras or something?
今回は余裕を持って戦いそうですね。
Will it say if I click up here? Yeah, Mithras. I used this guy in Persona 3. I think it was Persona 3. It's either 3 or 5. Those are the only ones I'll play. I haven't played 4 yet because I'm kind of waiting for the remake.
これでどうだ。
ありがとう。
みんなに届け。行くぞ。行くぞ。余裕ですわ。行きますよ。エウテルペ。ペルソナ
Let's see
キ
what
オ。
people are saying about the state of play on Twitter.
ここだ。ここだね。
いただいていく。
ありがとう。
Somewhere at Sony, some employee is breaking down today's state of play to the higher ups and trying to explain that during their biggest game reveals of the year, everyone in the chat was just spamming that they wanted Destiny 3.
なんてね、スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ。
Sony employee. Hey boss, we had 100k people watching the state of play the entire time.
Well, that's a lot of people. They must have been really excited to see the reveal of all our upcoming games.
Well,
ここだね。
well.
海風に乗せてみんなに届け。
受けてみろ。
ペルソナデュオ。
Dude, underneath Jeff Keighley's post, asking for people to like say what their favorite thing about the state of play was, all the replies are saying the chat spamming we need Destiny 3. We want D3. We want D3. We want D3. I just want anything Destiny. It doesn't even need to be D3. Just don't kill Destiny. Zoran Mamdani reportedly spotted spamming hashtag we want Destiny 3 in the State of Play Twitch chat. Real. Let's move on to the remaining 2 areas as soon as possible. Anyways, makes me happy that that is what the state of the public consciousness with the state of play was. That that's what everyone was feeling. That I'm not crazy, that it's not just us, that it's not just the select few
開けるのドキドキしますね。
deranged Destiny fans on Twitter or whatever, that it's like the majority, because it was the entire YouTube chat, it was the entire Twitch chat, It was the entirety of the chats on every platform. It's all the replies on all the posts on all the social media accounts on other platforms. It's every platform. It's not just one platform. It's not just one place. It's not just one group of people. It's like everybody. Everybody's just fucking saying the same shit. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I know the people watching this state of play at a movie theater mad as hell. Yeah, if I went to a movie theater to watch that shit, I'd be pissed. I think it was an okay state of play, but it was just a normal state of play. There was nothing like super special about it. Like the only new game they announced was God of War. And like it looks like a okay God of War game. It doesn't look like it's going to be the best God of War game. It just looks like it's going to be good. Like it's going to be okay. It's not going to be bad. The most annoying part is going to be the fucking dumbass cube. He's going to be annoying, and it is what it is. So it seems like everybody else likes the cube. Why did they play that state of play in random theaters again? Sony's highly anticipated State of Play event was flooded by demands for Destiny 3 during the opening of the show. During the whole show, not just the opening. People genuinely watched that State of Play in theaters. Not gonna lie, I do think with how Sony was hyping up the State of Play, airing it in theaters, having a countdown timer on the website for 2 weeks, I was expecting a lot more. Some great games were shown, but I can't help but feel a tad bit disappointed. I agree. Sir, they're spamming the chat with "We want Destiny 3. Save Destiny." DMG posted after the State of Play, wild. Dot. Just wild. Just one word. Yeah. We want Destiny 3. Lisan Al Gaib. We want Destiny 3. I felt so proud looking at the Destiny community lineup in the chat with a unified message. Never felt more at home and proud to have a chosen game. It's about persistence. It's about persistence. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Rage against the dying of the light. We raged against the dying of the light. We want D3. I'm doing my part. Sorry, I'm just sitting here reading Twitter. It just makes me happy. Makes me happy to see people feel the same way I do. There's no way in hell they aren't aware of everything after today's State of Play. We want D3. all the games in the State of Play are releasing in September. Yeah, there were like 4 games that had a release date of September 24th. I was like, what the fuck? Fuck September, dude. I'm not gonna play any of them at that rate. Wolverine comes out first. I think that's like the first game to come out in September. That's gonna be my priority. Anything else is secondary. Secondary. Sorry, I'm messaging real quick. Grab that save room.
Let's smack this guy around.
Where does this go? Where does this go? Where does this go? Oh, big man. Beat him up. Beat him up now. That was a fairly standard state of play. I don't get why they put so much more behind this one specifically. Me neither, me neither. People who went to the theater to watch this state of play. Square Enix have just announced absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Wow, thank you, Square Enix. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My goats of announcing absolutely bullshit. Everyone spamming we want Destiny 3 in the state of play. It goes kinda hard. Oh yeah, it does. Hell yeah, it does. Holy moly. Let's see. Where am I? Where did I go? My save room. My precious save room. Hello, little robot man. Where am I supposed to go? Over here? I was going the wrong way. My bad, my bad. What? Cut them. So what was the point of them even being there? Just to make me click on the fucking door? That's not a puzzle mechanic. That's just a button prompt. Elevator. Seeing the entire Sony State of Play chat filled with "We Want Destiny 3" warmed my heart. Yeah, that was the best part of the State of Play, was seeing the chat. For once, the chat was something I actually enjoyed looking at. Ay, ay. Give me penis. Let me go in here. La la la. La la. Shit, accidentally fucked up everything. Second floor of the power plant. Let's continue our exploration. La la. My save point. Want me to go that way? I'm going this way. I'm beating everybody up. What's up, Poe? Another monitoring room. Okay. It's showing something different from the last one.
Konnichiwa.
This about some hazardous areas that needed help. Needed direct access to the control panel located in that room. Supposed to feel less like thieving and more like part-time work. Seems we have no choice if we wish to continue onward. First and foremost, let's find those workers. What the fuck is the point of this room? Okay. The robots look broken. That's fine. They'll be okay. Maybe. they'll be okay. PlayStation. It's a decent state of play, but God, you gotta have some more shit to warrant putting this in cinemas. That's what I've been saying. Been saying this. Nobody would ever listen to me. Nobody ever cared. What the fuck are these? Let me in. Where's my robot? Where's my little man? Where's my little guy? Fuck you, let me open the door. This state of play was not worth being announced 2 weeks in advance. 20 minutes of God of War. Follow me, little man. Why? Will siphon my energy.
そうだな。
Okay, okay, okay. I said okay. Leave me alone. Transfer. And now the robot's fucking dead because I took all his energy. Why are you still moving? You're supposed to be dead. You're supposed to die. How are you moving if you don't have energy? That doesn't make sense. Retrieve. Go in the red one. Go in that red one. Kill this guy. What's up with this guy? Thank you so much for saving me. Won't be able to guide you all the way to the maintenance room. I don't care.
Safe room. いいね。休めそうだ。
My robot? Come with me, my robot. Touch this thing forever. Touch it! Robot. Touch it.
Hey, like, turn the other way. Thanks. Take it. Take the energy.
A gugga. Get in there. A gugga.
Shut up! Slut!
宝箱があるみたいだね。回収していく？
Stinky. You need to die, because I don't like you.
いいものでよかった。
Making that noise. What the fuck was that? Don't ever do that ever again. Where's my robot man? Hello? Hello? I want this. Give to me. I can't give it to him. He's not allowed to have it. I need to bring him closer or something. Why? What the fuck do you want? What? What do you want from me? Am I high? I think I'm high. Robot. Come here. Yo, motherfucker. Turn on. The robot broke. Robot broke. Robot machine broke. What do I do? What? I can't rotate that one. That's not allowed. What do I do? Robot! Move! Are you like this? Why won't he fucking move? The robot's fucking broken, dude! I'm gonna kill myself. The robot's literally not working. I'm not supposed to bring it. What? I can't move the robot! It doesn't work! My game's broken. I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving. What the fuck is happening in my life? What is even happening? Why was it not working? The robot broke!
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter. I post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting as a
Let's try to go back in there and actually move the robot, because for some reason it wasn't working.
探索開始
Okay,
だね。
let's try this again.
何が入ってるかな。
Okay, now he's moving. Yeah, it genuinely was just broken before. Like, what the fuck was that? What are we doing?
Got a question for you, boy.
Yosh. ふむ。
Okay. Let me grab this.
どうかな。
Yep, 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 yep.
これが欲しかったんですの。
Yeah, all within the span of one day, Silent Hill Townfall, Control Resonant, and Onimusha. What are we doing? Everybody's trying to get their games out before October. They're trying to avoid GTA. They're trying to get their games out by September. Get the fuck away from GTA. Like, it's September at the absolute latest for these motherfuckers. Luckily, I have no interest in GTA, so the rest of the year after September, I got free, dude. I got fucking freedom.
ふむ。
Phantom Blade Zero got pushed back to October 29th. No! I mean, that's actually a good thing because of the amount of games coming out in September, but like, no! That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Screen in the center seems to indicate that it needs like... I'm
そうね。
gonna explode.
Where do you want to go? You want to go over here, boy? I'll bring you over here. Don't you worry.
Get in the machine. Get in the machine. Come with me, boy. Get in that machine. Put your dick in it. What the fuck? Stop it.
You can stop following me now.
I need your manual.
感謝するわ。
Yeah, Onimusha, not Onimusha, Phantom Blade Zero did get delayed. I'm actually really glad about that because it was coming out like a week before Wolverine, and I was like, man, am I gonna be able to beat that game before Wolverine comes out? And I don't need to worry about it. I can just play Wolverine and be awesome possum.
回収していく
I don't give a fuck. I'm not bringing him with me. He's staying back there.
Here we are. You could tell Kingdom Hearts fans gave up. Because I remember everyone was crashing out after the last state of play, but now it's just complete silence.
そういうこと。
Flowing water rotates the shaft. Jabber, 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 jabber. Miss Katayama's anger is causing the shaft to rotate too quickly. Makes sense to me. I need that, I need that, I need that, I need it, I need it, I need it.
何が入ってるかな。
Give it to me.
すごいすご
Shut up.
い。よし。 うんうん。
Even the people that were like excited for the marathon shit are like, I was planning a big chunk of the day to play season 2, but probably time to call it. A single exfil managed. Sorry, this is a disaster. More than your usual Destiny Day 1 server issues in severity and context. A lot of the people ready to give it a shot for free week or after the state of play came and went. That may not be fair, but it's how these things work. Really disappointing. It's like, yeah. Marathon's fucking deeper in the hole than ever with their launch of Season 2. It's crazy. Marathon fans are hyping it up, being like, this is when Marathon's gonna make a comeback! And if anything, it's killing it even more. Let's get moving, Wonder. Locate the faulty equipment. Located. 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 Get located. I'm locating you. I know your address. Get doxxed. Watch out. Meow 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 meow.
What's up, motherfucker?
The biggest thing I took out of the state of play is the GTA 6 effect. Everybody is avoiding November like the plague because they don't want their game kneecapped. But now September is a bloodbath of releases, so their games could also be kneecapped from too many games releasing in the same window. We still have Summer Game Fest to come. Waiting to see if Nintendo will be the only one with balls of steel, despite how stupid it is, and actually release a game in November or December. I don't think Nintendo needs to worry about GTA 6 though. That's a different fan base entirely. Different player base. Nintendo fans aren't going to play GTA 6 and GTA 6 fans aren't going to play Nintendo games. Nintendo's the only one who could release a game around GTA 6 and get away with it. I mean, for me, anyone could release a game around then because I don't give a fuck about GTA 6, but I'm in the minority. Square Enix announced 0 games during the State of Play. Now that Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy is multi-platform, makes more sense for Part 3 to appear at Summer Games Fest. But what about Kingdom Hearts? I think the PlayStation State of Play chat wants Destiny 3. It's just a hunch. Jeff Keighley killed the State of Play before it even aired. Just announced Toy Story Retro Roundup and Toy Story 3 Remastered. Sony realizing nothing in their State of Play is topping the return of Toy Story 3. So true. La la la. La la la. La la. We've arrived. Certain that the treasure is on this floor. I don't believe you. What's up, bitches? There's a monitoring room here too. It's thanks to you all that we've been able to overcome this disaster. Nothing. This is all for Katayama-san. Still some unsafe rooms on this floor. That one. I do think the healing mechanics in Wolverine are really stupid. I don't like the way that the suit heals the battle damage. It's like, I understand Wolverine can heal himself. Why does his suit heal itself? Why does the suit magically clean the blood off? Let him be damaged. Let him have blood. That's the point. So annoying. Because they have suit damage, they have battle damage, they have blood, but then they just make it slowly fade away the second you leave combat. It's like, what are we doing? Getting there will be very dangerous. Please be careful.
Let's head there right away.
Unironically, a better game, the battle damage on your suit could get so bad that like your mask could get ripped off, and then you're just running around as Wolverine without a mask for a while, or like a huge chunk of it just gets ripped off and now you're shirtless. Like, have the costumes be dynamic, you know? That would be so sick, but instead the clothes just grow back, which I think is so dumb. It still looks fun. Like, the combat looks sick. Him like doing like the perfect parries with the claws. It looks like a parry game, which I don't know. The combat looks way better than like the Spider-Man games. Spider-Man games have good combat, but very basic combat. Wolverine's combat looks way more like in depth. I'm excited for Wolverine, that's for sure. The trailer actually got me excited for it, because before it's like, yeah, I like Wolverine, but like that trailer, actually seeing like more of the combat, oh my god, man. There be special conditions for us to get through here. Must be some sort of clue nearby. Let's What is that word? I've never seen that word before in my life. La 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 la. Let me in. Let's call a robot over to help. I hate clankers. And the fact that the main enemy group in Wolverine is going to be like clankers, like sentinels, and like people with like robot body parts and augmentations. Let's kill clankers. Let's kill clankers. I didn't read any of that. We'll figure it out. I am robot. Shut up, Lufel. I'm busy. I'm literally a fucking robot. Authenticate. I'm a fucking robot. I'm a fucking robot. I'm fucking roboting. I'm roboting all over the place. I'm not allowed to go over there. There's segregation in this facility. They said no robots over there. They said fuck your clanker ass. Get out of here, you stupid bitch. We don't like your kind here. Give me that. Kill it! Robot! Robot! But the robot wasn't allowed to come over here. New robot? I am new robot. Brand new robot. I am here. I'm roboting all over the floor. Roboting. Fuck me. I just fucking died. Roboting all over the floor. Okay. Let me through. I don't know what the rest of that equipment in there is for. Probably a side puzzle or something. I don't really care. Only main story. Only main story. Side puzzles I can do off stream. Like when I lay in bed or whatever. Robot. I am the Goonbot. Since the presence of the treasure behind the door as well. The machine held up by that large crane in the center looks to be the core of the generator. Energy extracted from the core is used to control the door's operation. Seems like a reasonable assumption to make. Slapping my meat around. Energy extraction. In other words, cash it later off for Miss Katayama's desires. Kashi parasites the palace. Miss Katayama's mind will continue to break down. Damn that bastard. Let's kill him. Let's give him a fucking mental shutdown. Who's in the distance to the core difficult task?
I'm fucking gooning. I'm fucking hard.
What's going on over here? Robot time?
I am Goonbot. I am gooning.
そうね
Shut up! I'm busy. Goonbot is busy gooning. Leave him alone. This is Goonbot's world and we're all just fucking living in it. Living in it and creaming in it.
Goonbot's world and we're all just creaming in it.
宝箱開けるのドキドキしますね
Okay. What's over here? Hello. Hello, Goonbots. At the safe room. I think this is all side stuff, so I'm not gonna mess with it at the moment. Do side puzzles and stuff off stream because they're usually really annoying.
It's Goonbot time. Motherfucker. Grab this. Grab it. Grab it. Alright, Goonbot.
Get in there, crush your skull. Goonbot's dead forever. You killed him. Let's proceed to the opposite room. Okay. Okay. Your left arm is tired.
私の勘が言っております
Hey, grab my phone.
いいものでよかった。
My soldiers do not buckle and yield. Destiny fans cry, we want Destiny 3 into the void. What the fuck? what a evil
いい
headline.
ね。休めそうだ。
What the fuck? Into the void is crazy. No, no, someone will hear us. I swear, I swear. They have to, they have to.
宝箱
None of the right people will hear
開けるの
us.
ドキドキしますね
No, they will, they will. It's real, it's real. It's true. They told me. Sony told me.
すごいすごい
They told me personally. I wasn't supposed to tell you. My soldiers do not buckle and yield. My soldiers charge. My soldiers cry out.
My soldiers rage.
That's technically the English quote from Erwin. Forget what the exact quote is in Japanese.
いいものでよかった。
Got it. Why can I climb this? Oh, I'm climbing. I'm going to the ceiling. Am I? Oh, I'm literally going to the ceiling. Hello. Ah! What's up, fucker? You're dead. Get away from Goonbot. Leave him alone. All Goonbot wants in this life is to stroke it a little bit. Leave him alone. Get in there, Goonbot. Goodbye, Goonbot. I must become Goonbot. I am Goon. I am Goon.
La la.
You're gonna die. Goodbye forever. I don't want to know what's over there. Come with me, baby. Come with me. Don't look at that other Goonbot. He don't want you like I want you. Get in there. Put it in. Well, sorry, I'm just looking at something right now. I'm gay. Kill it! Punch it. Those cables wrapped around the core are giving off really creepy vibes. Large bulkhead should open once we cut these cables.
Honor's all yours, Wonder.
Do be careful not to harm the core in the process.
I understand.
Drop.
Just put a smile on my face.
Well done, everyone. It's time to get our real mission underway. Time to get even more fired up. Let's move, everyone. I'm hungry. I already had tacos earlier. Why am I hungry? I think I just love eating. I think I just love food. I think I'm just fat. I love food.
何が入ってるのかな。
これが欲しかったんですの。
Stroking it, rubbing it, licking it, slapping it. Oh, so what's the treasure? I guess it doesn't materialize until the freaky deaky calling card. Grappling hook? Where am I grappling? I guess I'm grappling. God knows where to. Up there, obviously. I knew that. Go under. Sorry, I'm gonna turn the volume up a little tittle bit. And then I'm gonna regret it once we get into combat. And it blows my eardrums. Don't worry. Be happy. Miss Katayama is too.
片山先生。よく来たね、
Tanemura-san. I'm glad you're here. And you three as well. Kano, Arai, Nagisa.
Are you okay, Katayama-san? Wait. How do you know it was us?
Of course I know. I'm your teacher, after all. You're here for this, right? A manga? Treasure? That's Miss Katayama's treasure. It wasn't visible. We didn't send out a calling card. Calling card's purpose is to alert the person that their treasure will be stolen. If I'd guess, what Wind said to Katayama in that bar. I'm gonna steal your what desires away from you. Must have had the same effect as a calling card. Yes. You came for this, didn't you? It's dear to me, but come on, take it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. But it's your most precious desire, isn't it? If we steal it and the worst happens, you might not want to be a teacher anymore. It's a manga about a delinquent teacher. It was popular back in my day. It's my Bible. I was a wild child then, but there was a certain teacher that saved me from myself. I admired them so much. I aspired to be a passionate teacher like that, someone who faces their students head on. Those feelings were real, but somewhere along the line, I became hooked on playing the hot-blooded teacher. So I want to start over. Forget about acting like a hero and actually try to meet my students where they're at. So go on, take it.
先生の思いを無下にするわけにはいかない。 取りましょうワンダ。
What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
What am I looking at?
片山さん、嘘だろ。あの力を送り込まれたせいだ。これじゃもう。
Why is she dead? What?
どうしたのワンダ。お前まさか。また見えたのか。
You saw something again, didn't you? This aura, it's...
まさか。
Alright, that's enough. Wrap it up, Miss Katayama.
And now it's super quiet. I gotta turn it up a ton. He's forcing her to fight back? No!
No one wants to see your tearful coming-of-age drama.
Why are these cutscenes always so quiet?
片山さん、しっかりしろ。
The people want violence, shock value.
ここからは暴力教師による
Very own slaughter show.
Leave her alone! God. Is he making her have like a mental collapse? Mental shutdown? Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. He's forcing her shadow to go berserk. Oh, lovely. Oh, good. Oh, it's really sick. It's a really cool design, though. Yeah, you tell him. I gotta turn the volume down before we get in the battle, or else I'm gonna get ear raped. Alright. Okay, they're making me bring in Rico. That's fine. Rico's good. Rico's a good unit. It's a cool design. Sorry, I gotta turn the volume up more, because the music. Gonna be loud as shit.
Yes. I am a violent teacher.
Wrathful desires are being amplified. The cable is injecting some kind of power into her. Her wings. Those eyes. Bastard. How could you do this to her? Oh my god, the music. The fucking music, dude.
Orpheus! これで決めよう。焼き尽くす。
Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Oh boy. It'll be fine.
ペルソナ。
Persona.
受けてみろ。
I'm really hoping this theme gets lyrics. It's a theme that would be really good with lyrics. It's already really good, but
準備完了よ。合図をお願い。ワンダ、さてどうしようかしら。戦術支援発動。
Scarlet Hades!
これならこれこそ会心の一撃
That's a lot of damage.
スペシャルな一撃お願いしますわ
Is she weak to anything? No.
ペルソナー！ナレン受けてみろ。
光り輝けペルソナデュオこれこそ会心の一撃びっしょびしょにしちゃおうフラシムナ海風に乗せてみんなに届け
Big heels.
フラシムナ逃がしてあげないスペシャルな一撃お願いしますわ
Almost there.
海風に乗せてみんなに届け
What is this bar above her? Ruh-roh. Okay. We're fine.
燃やそうオルフェウス。
スペシャルな一撃お願いしますわ
Okay, phase 2 time?
攻撃する
I won't hurt my students.
先生欲望が片山の憤怒の力が消えた
それって正気に戻ってく
Back
れた
to
って
her
こと
old
か
self.
片山さんなあ片山さん
攻撃もしてこないけれ
Not attacking. But I don't think she hears us either.
ど自分自身で欲望を
She's
抑
suppressing
え
her
込ん
own
でいるの
desire. What astounding mental fortitude.
だがいつまで持つかわからん
I don't know how long she can hold out. Let's take this chance to regroup.
ペルソナこの技じゃない。
Avoid attacking foes in defense form. Okay.
ペルソナこれでどうだ。
参りましょうアップセルですこれがもう一人の私
Gotta wait for her to get out of defense form and beat the shit out of her, I guess. I don't fucking know.
どうし
I guess. I don't know.
私の出番ね
ありがとう。
フラシムナ海風に乗せてみんなに届け
来いオルフェウス。
What do you think you're doing? Kill them! Release your rage. Let it burn!
No!
片山先生あいつ
Oh no, she's hot!
先生にいかん片山の怒りが増幅されていくこのように無理やり力を送られ
That
続け
surge
て
of
しまえ
power
ば
persists. Katayama's mind won't survive.
すれば廃人
One wrong move,
いや
and she could be
命を失う
permanently
こと
injured.
もあり得るぞ
She may even lose her life. And the vision of Katayama, unconscious in the hospital on the verge of death. All because that power was sent into her. I'll cut off the power.
元を断つ
Cut the power? You mean beat Akashi?
でも明石は隠れてて
He's hiding somewhere.
姿も見えないよ
How are we supposed to stop
どうや
him?
って倒すのならばあのケ
In
ー
that
ブルを
case,
切断す
our
る
only
しかない
option
わ
is to cut the cable.
いえ待ってケーブルを切っても
Even if you
ま
cut
た
them,
新たな
the
ケーブ
cycle
ルを
will
つ
just
ながれ
repeat
れ
if
ば同じ
Akashi connects new cables.
でもそれじゃどう
What
す
do
れ
we
ば
do?
私に時間をちょうだいリーダー
Time leader. I promise I'll find a way to save Miss Katayama. We're counting on you.
ええもうしばらく耐えてちょうだい
Hold out for a little while longer.
待ってて片山先
Please
生
hold on, Miss Katayama.
I'm useless.
Gulp.
Have to keep it together.
あの赤い光まずい憤怒に満ちているぞみんな
joy! I'm gonna fucking die!
これだペルソナ
Persona. More barriers. All the barriers.
アップセルですペルソナデュ
Who the fuck are these dogs? Where'd they come from? Okay, they're not different targets. They're just part of her, I guess. Okay.
これで決めよう焼き尽くす
オプラシムだ逃がしてあげないスペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ会心の一撃海風に乗せてみんなに届け
Blow her the fuck up. God damn.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ
Whole health bar gone. Okay, Makoto.
Whoa, what's going on with her head?
ペルソナいただい
More
て
barriers.
参りましょうアップセルですこれがもう一人の私ペルソナ派手に暴れてちょうだいアップセルです遊んで差し上げましょういつでも行けるわさてどうしようかしらかき回して強め夏日に負けない浦島だ海風に乗せてみんなに届け
オルフェウス
Enough of that turtle act. We all know you're a raging bull. Show us how brutal a teacher you are and crush your students.
Oh god. Refuse to hurt my students. Analysis complete. Look at the eyes and those wings. They're absorbing power from the cables. Those are absorbing the energy then.
Aim for the eyes.
了解
Youch! My health!
ペルソナ受けてみろ
Aim for the eyes after I'm not dying.
Oh my god.
カレルに前ペルソナデュオ夏日に負けない浦島だ逃がしてあげない
My game is blowing up.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ海風に乗せてみんなに届け
Okay.
Attack that
これ
one.
で決めよう焼き尽くす
Attack that one.
これなら まず一つだ
That's one down.
推測通りだな
Just as when suspected, Katayama's power is weakening.
まだ不
It's
十
still
分
not enough. We can't let this drag on too long.
に終わらそう
Let's finish this up quick then.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしま
There
す
goes the other one.
先生に一番近いあの二つの
These
目
two
玉
eyes closest to her haven't really done anything up until now.
ケーブルとの接続注水
The connection point for
こ
the
れで隙を
cables.
つける
This is our opening.
畳みかけろ美麗に決めて差し上げて
Ruh-roh.
いい判断ね
Why does he have so many turns?
びしょびしょにしちゃおうフラッシュメラ 海風に乗せてこれこそ会心の一撃
ペルソナいただいていく
梅の花時今さてどうしようかしら私の出番ね
ありがとう
Holy moly, Batman!
私ペルソナデュオ夏日に負けないフラッシュメラ逃がしてあげない
Retro, my game's blowing up.
これこそ会心の一撃
Ugh.
海風に乗せて
ありがとう
みんなに届け
Oh boy. My turn. God damn, stop doing that. You're freaking me out.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ
Stop it. You missed. Idiot, 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 idiot. I'm still gonna use berries. Because I'm scared. I'm scared of dying.
参りましょうアップセールペルソナデュオ美麗に決めて差し上げて
More barriers.
暑さを鎮めようフラッシュメラ逃がしてあげない
Every time I use that move, my game goes and dies.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ
There we go.
片山先生私があなたを
Miss
解放
Katayama,
してみせる
I'm going to set you free. All out attack.
少しやりすぎたかしら
Hell yeah. Cool fight.
先生
Only thing I would change is have the music evolve a bit more. It was just the same music for every phase. I would love if like it built upon itself with each phase.
Utterly useless. That person's power turned out to be a disappointment too.
の野郎
先生しっかりしてください先生
Can you hear me?
シャトルこれってほうなんとか
I
大丈
think
夫そうだ
she'll be fine. Punch and shit.
片山のシャドウを変貌させていた妙な力は消え暴走は収まっている
That strange power which transformed her is gone. She's no longer in a frenzy.
このままシャドウが
If
消
her
えるなら
shadow
ば
disappears,
現
should
実の
return
片
to the
山の
real
中へ帰るはずだ
Katayama.
本当か
Really?
本当に
She'll be okay, right?
ああワンダ
Yes.
ーとウィンドの
Things
危
could
険
have
が
been
なけ
much
れば
worse if not
最
for
悪の
Wonder
事態
and
もあり
Wind's
得た
quick
が
thinking.
この状態ならば
As it stands, the real Katayama won't suffer any ill repercussions.
よかったみんな迷惑ばかりかけてごめんこんな
You
先生
deserve a better teacher.
そんなことないあなたは私や生徒たち
You're
の
a wonderful
心を
teacher
救
who
ってくれ
protects
た
all of her students, including me.
That's right.
ありがとう見ていてね
I'm going to be better from now on.
大好きなあなたたちの
Promise to return to school and to you.
先生
Okay, but what about the one guy? Is he just getting away with this shit?
これ
Hey,
先生のお宝
くそ片山さんは自分からお宝を渡そうとしてくれてたってのによ
13 months of gooning. It's been a lot more than that. 13 months of paid gooning.
13 months of gooning
Premium gooning. True. Katayama-san tried to hand it over herself too. I don't know how much you've seen of the state of play. I can go over the stuff that I think is noteworthy quickly after this. We've made even the tiniest mistake. She could have died. That coward Akashi, controlling her while hiding himself away. I'll never forgive him. He didn't message me any of it. I was streaming. What just happened? Katayama's shadow gone. The dam must be low on power.
Explains the outage. Anyway, let's head after Akashi.
Also, there wasn't anything worth messaging about that like I would be freaking out about. Just spoilers right away. The sentiment online is, why the fuck did they do an online countdown for 2 weeks for this state of play? Why the fuck did they hype it up so far in advance? Why the fuck did they literally put this in cinemas? Because it's just a normal state of play. Like, it's not bad, but it's just a normal one. Like, there was nothing crazy at it. It was 99% games we already knew about. Like... GTA 6 fears palpable? Oh, yeah. There are, like, 3 games coming out on the 24th of September to avoid releasing in October, November, December. Everything is releasing in September. September seems to be the cutoff point, because there is a lot of games in September, and then nothing after it. So September seems to be the cutoff point. Every single game is like, we're releasing in September. Oh, the doors will lock in 10 minutes? Because Sensei's gone? Akashi's shadow is weak and can only feed off other shadows. Till he finds a new host to exploit. He plans to keep the palace on lockdown. In other words, until Akashi finds another victim to fill Miss Katayama's palace, we won't be able to enter the palace or steal Akashi's treasure. Then we gotta steal his treasure right now! That will be impossible to do in only 10 minutes. He's already wary of us. If we chase him blindly, we might end up walking into a trap. If we don't escape now, we'll be trapped in this palace forever. We gotta leave! Hey, fucking scumbag. About her treasure inside the palace may start to collapse. We won't be able to steal Akashi's treasure. What the fuck? What the fuck? We managed to make it back somehow. That bastard Akashi. We'd allowed ourselves to be trapped there. Any chance to change Akashi's heart would have been lost. He would be left to roam free forever. Katayama's shadow has found a new lease on life. Not quite a change of heart, but Akashi can no longer steal her desire. Then shall we switch gears? Next objective is to secure a route to Akashi's treasure. No easy task since the doors are locked, hyper-vigilant of intruders. My power source, you mean? A human whose negative emotions Akashi can exploit, just like Katayama. The whole point of changing his heart is so no one else gets hurt. Exactly.
確かに本末転倒
It's
だ
putting
な
the cart before the horse. How are we to siege a sealed palace?
次の犠牲者
Next victim, huh?
方法は
We have
いくつかあるかも
multiple options.
リコ先輩リーダーこの件は一度私に
May I
預からせて
handle
もらえ
this
ないかしら少し思いついたことがあるの作戦を練る時
Like
間が
time
欲
to
しくて
devise a strategy. Okay.
ええそれはね今度は私たちが
We'll be the ones luring Akashi into our trap. Okay. If you say so. Okay. Oh my god. Mission. Go home. Nah. Nah. Give me that. La la la. Alright. Alright. Let me go to BRB screen. Let me close this game because it's almost midnight. I'm just like gonna quickly go over the stuff at that was at the state of play, and then yeah, probably end stream after that. La 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 la. Let me open maybe VTuber, because why not? Goodbye, PNG. Ugh. La la la. Du-du-du. Okay. Okay. So, State of Piss started off pretty good. I'll give it that. Started off pretty good. And it is a good state of play. It's just they really overhyped the shit out of the state of play, and because of that, it ends up being really disappointing. Like, keep in mind, they had a countdown on their website. They announced the shit 2 weeks in advance instead of just like a couple days in advance like they usually do. And they put this shit in theaters. They put this shit in cinemas. Imagine going to a cinema to watch this. Anyways. The first shit they showed was Wolverine. And it looks really good. There's not much else to say. It looks really good. The combat looks really, really great. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Oh my fucking Christ. Oh my god. Right here, it looks really incredible. Look at the parries right here. Ding! Ding! It's got like Sekiro parries with his claws. Oh my god! Oh my god! You got Jean Grey. Ugh, ugh. Impaled on the forklift. Team up attack. Ugh. Berserker rage. God damn. So Wolverine looks sick. It looks great. Then they showed like teasers of other mutants here towards the end. Omega Red. I didn't even catch this the first time. They have Omega Red in here. They have Mystique. Obviously, Jean, the Sentinels. This weird guy that looks like a knockoff Deadpool. And then Sabretooth. Looks sick, looks sick. So it started off great. 10 minutes of Wolverine. We thought Wolverine was going to be like a super huge focus at like the end of the show that it was going to be like 30 minutes long. Thank God it was only 10 minutes. Marvel Tokon trailer. They're showing the villains team. Who is going to be on Doctor Doom's team? Going into this, everybody was hoping Magneto. There was teases of Carnage, and everybody thought the last one would be Hela to have a girl villain. Here's what the villains actually were.
Think you're a genius, Doom? Your works are mere trinkets. My genius is endless. And now,
Magneto!
you made promises, Doom, and those promises shall be kept.
This violence
James
will
Arnold
solve
Taylor,
nothing.
of course.
My dearest Aurora, mutant kind shall rise, and I will be the one to lead the way.
Green Goblin! Gobby! They put Gobby in this game!
Spider-Man.
And Carnage. So the Carnage teaser was correct.
Kill the Spider-Man.
Moment has come. Attack! No mercy.
Kill the Spider-Man.
Knights of Doom, destroy them! Feel my
Here comes the Goblin to wash the spider out.
Goddamn Carnage's ult is so sick! Anyways, looks amazing as always. Ethan was upset by the next one because like he doesn't like Ubisoft. Rayman. I've never played a Rayman game. But okay. This game looks sick. I this is like one of the few new things they showed. Apparently this game's not even new. They announced it a couple years ago, but this is like the first time they're showing like extended gameplay of it. You'll see the girl who is like the creator of the game after the gameplay, after the trailer. She pops up and talks a bit about it. You might remember she was at the Game Awards a couple years ago. I don't remember exactly what year, but like Jeff brought her on stage to like talk about, hey, there's this new game I'm making. I don't have anything to show yet. And then now she does. Now she has stuff to show. It looks sick. It's like a really stylistic action game, and it's a multiplayer. I probably won't engage with the multiplayer aspects, but it's still cool. Himuri. But yeah, it's this girl that like everybody really liked at the Game Awards a couple years ago.
と言っても多分私のことを知らないし忘れてる人もいるかもしれないんですけ
Some
ど
of you may have forgotten me.
見てねお姉さんです
Yeah, a lot of people made fan art of her from the Game Awards a couple years ago.
今日皆さんにお届けしたのはよカルチャーが入り
But yeah, I think the game looks super sick. The action combat looks really fun. Awesome, awesome. So again, really great start. This was only 18 minutes in. The beginning was great. The Tomb Raider shit, well, I played the Square Enix Tomb Raider games. They didn't interest me enough to continue playing Tomb Raider games, I'm not gonna lie. I probably won't play this. This one's the remake of like the first Tomb Raider game, I think. What's this? Oh yeah, this is like the dinosaur horror game. It's interesting. I don't care. What was after that? Oh, Phantom Blade Zero shit. Phantom Blade Zero got delayed out of September. Thank God. Because almost every game shown here today, the release date was either 2027 or September. Phantom Blade Zero was releasing in September, a week before Wolverine. Not anymore. It's delayed till October. Which I know is scary because close to GTA 6 doesn't matter for me. I'm not playing GTA 6. So I now have time to play the games coming out in September. Because Phantom Blade Zero was delayed a month. Thank fuck. I'm like, actually, like, thank God. September's a little less packed. This game looks cool. What was this game called again? This is like a, like, top-down Souls-like game. This game looks really cool.
From the award-winning studio behind the Ori series comes a bold new vision for action RPGs. No Rest for the Wicked is
No Rest for the Wicked. I need to add this to my backlog so I remember it. La, 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 la. No Rest for the Wicked. Wait, this is a 2024 game? What? No, it's in early access. It comes out, the full game comes out this year. Okay, never mind. All right. Reason it said 2024 is it's in early access right now, similar to like Hades was in early access for a while. All right, add that to my backlog. I think it looks pretty cool. It's basically Dark Souls, like a Souls game, but top-down view.
brutal Souls-like, built around skill, consequence, and precision combat. Step into a living, hand-painted world you can explore alone.
I think it looks
or
cool.
Share with friends in your own persistent realm.
I would not play it
A world that
multiplayer.
evolves even when you're offline. The highly anticipated full 1.0 release expands everything. A massive world, a deep class and progression system, and hundreds of hours of content, including endgame, all with full crossplay and cross-save.
Also, another game that looks cool, this game like recently came out, and people are saying it's basically like a 2D Bloodborne, which I don't know if I believe them, because to me it just looks like a Zelda game. It's Mina. Mina the Hollower? Yeah, Mina the Hollower, people are saying is, well, it looks like a Zelda game. It plays very similar to Bloodborne, which I don't believe them. They say it's like a mixture of like a old Zelda and Bloodborne, but I'll add it to my backlog. This came out like, yeah, end of May. People are saying really good things about it, so I'll keep it in the back of my mind.
No Rest for the Wicked launches on PS5 this October and is available.
Onimusha. I've never played an Onimusha game. I don't know if I'll play this one because it comes out, I think, on the 24th of September. There's like 2 other games they announced here that come out the 24th of September. 25th. Close enough.
Date from
There's like 2 other games they announced here that come out the 24th of September. One of which being Silent Hill Townfall comes out the 24th of September. This game looks so fucking scary, dude. This game looks so scary. I kind of want to play it though because I really liked Silent Hill F. But like, fuck, I'm gonna cry. It looks really scary.
Zoe? I'm sorry, Zoe?
What are you doing here?
Fuck that. Fuck that too. Like, dude, this shit just looks like real life. I don't want to play this shit. This is scary. This just looks like real life. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
What the hell is that?
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
I'm so sorry.
Uh-uh. Anyways, that's also a 24th game. What other game was coming out the 24th? Was it Ace Combat? No. There was one more game here that was coming out the 24th. I forget which one. I don't know. I forgot. There's a weird racing game, another weird horror game. We can skip over Marathon. In fact, Marathon who? What was that? That wasn't there. They didn't show that. Why would they show that? Oh yeah. This entire trailer, me and Ethan were like, this gives Until Dawn vibes. And then right here, Until Dawn 2. We're like, this gives Until Dawn vibes. Well, I wonder why. And I want you to look at the bar down at the bottom. Notice how we're 2/3 of the way through the state of play? Well, they hyped up this state of play for 2 weeks. They hyped it up with a countdown timer on their website. They hyped it up super far in advance. They said, we're putting this shit in theaters. It's going to be over an hour long. This is 50 minutes into the thing. An hour has not passed. And they said, we're about to show our last game. 2/3 of the way through the thing. The entire last third of the state of play was one game. And when I tell you what the game is, it might be like, okay, that makes sense as a final reveal. It's a new God of War game. But 20 minutes when you hyped this shit up and put it in theaters? It's also, get this, not a mainline God of War game. Remember how the last state of play they announced a God of War spin-off and they're remaking the original trilogy? So a spin-off and 3 remakes. This is another spin-off. They're making a second spin-off. So we're not getting another mainline game with Kratos. It's the rumored spin-off where you play as Kratos' dead wife, Faye. Now, I need to preface my negativity I may show with, I have no problem with Faye getting her own game. I have no problem with playing as a woman, unlike the hate that this game is getting at the moment, because people are like, I'm not playing as Kratos, I have to play as an ugly woman. People are immediately calling the game woke. They're calling it trash because you don't play as Kratos and you play as a girl. Even though it's a spin-off. Women. We will get to why I don't like this game. And not even don't like it. I was really overreacting earlier. I was like really pissed if you go back and watch the VOD. Partially to be funny, but partially because I also was just like, this is fucking stupid. This goes against like the vibes of God of War so immensely. My problem is not Faye. Faye actually looks really fun. Her combat and gameplay looks better than Kratos's. She's doing like air combos and like double jumps and like launchers and piercers and dashes and shit. She has like whips and shit. My problem is, remember that Forspoken game that came out a few years ago that everybody hated and clowned on because of the MCUS dialogue and like the bracelet she wore that would constantly talk to you and would never shut the fuck up. This game doesn't have just one of those characters. It has two. There is a cube that constantly talks and makes MCU quips and jokes and constantly is telling you what to do. And there's also a bunch of ribbons that are attached to her sword that do the same fucking thing. So you have two annoying ass MCU sidekick, cringy ass, quirky millennial humor voices constantly talking to you throughout the whole fucking game. And this is meant to be a God of War game. And if you know anything about God of War games, they're pretty serious. They're pretty dark. Ragnarok definitely leaned a bit more into a lighthearted tone because of the Atreus sections. The Atreus sections were definitely more lighthearted. But the Kratos sections were more somber, more silent. I want to show you my favorite scene from God of War 2018. Kenny from Yo Video Games used this scene as an example of why God of War 2018 is his favorite PS4 game. And while it's not my favorite PS4 game, I understand why he loves this scene. Kratos getting his blades back in God of War 4. The reason I want to show this scene before showing you the new God of War spin-off and the way the characters are talking in it, especially the cube and the ribbons, is because God of War 2018 was a game that respected you in terms of knowing when to shut the fuck up. Letting you just observe the characters, take in what they're going through, take in what they're thinking and what they're feeling based on just their performance, their voice, their facial expressions, their actions, their body language. There is so much that is left unsaid in this scene. Kratos is going back to get the blades that he used to slaughter the entire Greek pantheon. The blades that resemble his violent, dark past. He killed his own wife and daughter with these blades, and then they were branded to his skin permanently. And he has to go back to get these blades in order to save his son, Atreus. He never wanted to carry these blades again because of what they represented, because of the monster he used to be, and he's going back to get them to save his son. Going back to brandish the blades of chaos from the original trilogy, this time not for hatred, not for vengeance, not for war, but to save his son. And the silence in this scene. There are words, there is dialogue, but there is such a lack of it as well because it respects you enough to understand what Kratos is feeling. I might even watch a different upload of it because this scene here, they're wearing armor that has sleeves, and this scene is better if you watch it when he's wearing armor that doesn't have sleeves, because when he's wearing armor that doesn't have sleeves, you can see the scars on his arms. Let me see. This person's wearing the same armor. Fuck off. This person's wearing the same armor. Does everyone wear this same armor at this point in the game? What the fuck?
Keep him safe.
This guy's wearing even thicker armor. Dude, even the boat ride. You know what? I'll just show this one. Because he knows he has to go get the blades. Even the boat ride back has so much silence. I'm just going to show this. There's barely any words said for like this entire stretch of the game.
Helheim of all places. You all right, brother?
I will do what I must. Leave me be.
Leave me be. There doesn't need to be words said. Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. Let me pull up another scene from not this game, but this is from DMC3. Dante tells swords to shut up. Not that. Not the Cerberus one. Here it is. Okay, I'll show this after. The game lets you sit in silence. It lets you sit in the weight of the emotion of what Kratos must do. It doesn't tell you it outright. It doesn't disrespect you. Doesn't talk to you like you're a toddler. It knows that you're smart enough to know what Kratos is feeling, what he's thinking. It respects you, the player, and lets you figure it out yourself. Athena appears, and she doesn't need to say anything. No dialogue needs to be said. The game knows to shut the fuck up. Kratos talks, Athena doesn't. One word is all he says. Just her name to remind you of who she is in case you didn't play the original trilogy. That's it. It's just to remind you of who she is in case you didn't play the original trilogy. Because let's be real, most people who played 2018 did not. Athena doesn't say a word. She shuts the fuck up. And the silent boat ride continues. You don't have the head that Kratos carries. I forgot the guy's name. But you don't have him giving quips to Kratos, being like, man, so you're gonna go get the Blades of Chaos right now. You know what that means, right? Oh man, you're really gonna have to confront your past. Oh, are you sure about this, big guy? Oh, this is really a big deal. The implications of this are really crazy. He doesn't keep talking. He just stays silent. He's there. He's still hanging off of Kratos' belt. But he doesn't talk. He doesn't need to. He's not there to give MCU clips and give this millennial ass humor to you every couple seconds and be like, well, that just happened. He shuts the fuck up. And even the details of it storming right now, this is like shortly after you kill one of Thor's sons. And the fact that it's storming right now, and the game never outright calls it out to be like, Thor is pissed right now. You just kind of have to assume, oh, Thor is pissed right now. You know, the head hanging off the back of Kratos' belt doesn't chime in and be like, oh, look at the storm brewing. Thor must be really mad about what you did to his son. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. No, you just have to assume that. And wanna know what? You don't fucking see Thor until the second fucking game. Because the game fucking respects you. It doesn't need you to it doesn't need to directly show you that Thor is angry. It doesn't even need to mention his fucking name until the second game. Still silent, by the way. Skip the fighting. Notice how, like, the head, again, he's always there. He's not chiming in during combat either. He doesn't constantly be like, oh, make sure to block that one. Watch out behind you, Kratos. Oh, God, there's a big guy over there. Watch out, here he comes. Oh, nice block, Kratos. Wow, you really showed them. No, he just lets Kratos do his thing. He lets you, the player, do your thing. He doesn't need to fucking chime in every 2 seconds. Hello. And here's the scene I wanted to show. Showing the boat ride leading up to it is even more damning, though, just because of how silent the boat ride is. But this is the scene I wanted to show.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want.
And he just silently wraps them around his arms once again.
Pretend to be everything you are not. Teacher, husband, father. But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
All right, brother. Let's see what those blades can do.
And then I want you to just watch this. Watch the new God of War game. I think the game looks really cool. I think the premise of it is really sick. So the premise is Faye, Kratos' wife, you see that she's dead at the beginning of God of War 2018. The premise of it is that after she died, she went to the afterlife of the gods. But the thing is, the afterlife of the gods isn't just the afterlife of the Norse gods. It's the afterlife of all gods. So there's like Egyptian gods there. There's like Mongolian gods there. It's really cool. There's like a bunch of different mythologies there. And she gets sent there, and like a lot of the gods there are like violent and like vying for power. And so like they attack her and imprison her, and she has to like fight back against them. It's a cool premise. It seems really cool. All of the times we get to see gameplay during this 20-minute segment are really cool. The combat looks way better than God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. Not to say I disliked those combats, but they were much more like grounded. Like Kratos didn't have a jump button. He wasn't really that mobile. The camera was always like right behind him, like right on top of his shoulder. Whereas the old God of War games are much more hack and slash action. Freya's combat in the new God of War, the spin-off centering around her, is way more action-focused. She can, like, double jump, air dash, launch enemies into the air, combo them in the air, launch them back down, dash under the ground, dash under their attacks, use crazy fucking whips, launch their fucking spirit out of them like Doctor Strange and hit their spirit to do bonus damage and then cause it to explode onto the other enemies. Her combat looks so sick. It looks so fun. What I don't like, there's two things I don't like about this. It's 20 minutes and only 5 minutes of it is gameplay. The other 15 minutes is cutscenes. And, well, you'll see. I don't like the dialogue, is what I'm trying to get at. You could probably guess that based on, like, me showing you how quiet and respectful the scenes in the previous God of War games made in this, like, new trilogy, this new era of God of War have been. Ragnarok, definitely lesser. Like, Ragnarok was definitely a bit more in your face all the time, definitely needed to explain shit to you all the time. But that was a huge criticism of Ragnarok. People didn't like Atreus in that game because he was constantly telling you how to do puzzles and constantly talking all the time, and people just wanted him to shut the fuck up. And it seems like in this newest game, they're quadrupling down on that direction for God of War instead of the direction that 2018 had. So they're taking the biggest criticism of God of War Ragnarok, where people were like, well, this is a downgrade in terms of storytelling from 2018 because of Atreus being annoying and way too talkative and telling you what to do all the time. And they decided, we're going to do that times 10. The dialogue straight up feels like a Marvel movie. It is tonally inconsistent with God of War. And there's two characters specifically that straight up feel like the bracelet from, like, Forspoken, where, like, they're constantly making witty jokes and they just don't shut the fuck up. I will skip through this. I will show her design. You know, she looks like how she did when we saw glimpses of her before in, like, Ragnarok. She looks fine. She looks great. She gets armor later and a sword. This is not her main sword, but this is just a sword she uses. And then look at the combat. The combat's actually really good. This is not even, like, the fully fledged combat. This is, like, the combat before you unlock her real sword and her real weapon. And you don't have, like, her magic powers on her arm yet. Those are still locked. And even then, the combat still looks really good. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Holy shit. I wish this was 20 minutes of gameplay. They said before this, here's our last game. We present you with 20 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay, and 15 minutes of the 20 minutes are cutscenes. Maybe it should have been interrupted. Maybe you should have cut out some of the cutscenes to put some more actual gameplay. Because, like, Jesus Christ. They essentially just show you the first 20 minutes of the game, like the tutorial. And only 5 minutes of the tutorial, the first 20 minutes, is gameplay. Because a lot of it is cutscenes, a lot of it is setting up the game, setting up the premise of the game. You know, like, the beginning of the game is going to have a lot of cutscenes. That's normal. So show us a more interesting part of the game that has more gameplay. Because only 5 minutes of gameplay in a 20-minute segment is crazy. Anyways, I'm going to skip forward to a lot of the dialogue I was mentioning before. Keep in mind the vibe of the God of War 2018 scenes I just showed. This guy is from Mongolian mythology, apparently. And then this girl is the Egyptian God of War. So, like, there's a bunch of different mythologies here. They all seem cool. I don't have a problem with them. They act like how you would expect gods in God of War to act. Here, once she gets imprisoned, is when I start to have the problems, because all of a sudden, the dialogue stops feeling like God of War dialogue, and it starts to feel like dialogue out of, like, Forspoken. Or like a Marvel movie. Because of two characters that are hiding underneath this tarp right here. If these two characters weren't in this trailer, if they didn't exist at all, I would be infinitely more excited for this game. I'm still excited for it, just because it looks really fun. But my god, I just know that these two characters are going to be annoying as fuck, because they already annoyed me in the trailer.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
Fresh air.
The two characters are a cube and the ribbons hanging off of the sword. Not to be confused with the sword itself. I actually like crashed out at Ethan earlier because I felt bad about it after, but during it was like, why are you correcting me on this? Because it was like so annoying because I was trying to like have a conversation. I kept saying that stupid talking sword is also annoying, and he was like, actually it's the ribbons hanging off the sword, and I was like, motherfucker, that doesn't change what I'm saying at all. Like I got so mad. I was like, this does not change what I'm saying. The sword, the ribbons, it doesn't fucking matter. It's an annoying object that is talking. Anyways, I got like so mad about it because he just kept correcting me on it.
Oh, you're different.
You're cute.
Already with the first, not the first line the cube said. He said lines before this, but the first line he says to Freya directly, "You're different." It already is like, all right, this stinks of like millennial MCU writing. This stinks of like Forspoken level writing.
Oh, you're different.
You're a cube. Talking.
And then she said that line. You're a cube. Talking. And that's immediately when my brain went to Forspoken. Specifically the line where like the girl in Forspoken, I don't even remember her name, she uses her powers and she's like, yup, I guess I can do that now. It gives the same vibe as that. You're a cube. Talking.
You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, no, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
And you're a talking sword.
Oh! I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
A way out? But you're not even all here.
And they don't shut the fuck up for the rest of the fucking trailer. They just keep talking.
I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working.
Right, because we can't just visually observe that her trying to unlock the gate from the inside didn't work. She has to then back away and audibly say, this isn't working.
Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods. Great.
What is that dialogue exchange? Where are we? Afterlife of the gods. Afterlife of the gods? Great. I genuinely, like, this is when I was like, okay. This is very tonally different from the other God of War games, just in terms of the dialogue. And it immediately started once this annoying ass fucking cube and sword showed up. I don't care if it's technically the ribbons. The ribbons are attached to the fucking sword. It all started when those two showed up. All of a sudden the dialogue went down into the gutter. It all of a sudden started sounding like an MCU film instead of a God of War game.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank.
What's the plan, boss?
That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here.
They literally do the Focus M meme. There's a video that's been like viral for a while now about like that makes fun of AAA games being like if Mario is made by like Sony. They literally do this meme.
Good. You made it.
That you, Peach? I see Toadsworth roped you into this too.
The Monarch's job is never done, but we can talk more later. Bowser's castle should be just up ahead.
I thought I smelled something burning.
Focus M. Bowser's got the power stars and
They literally do the Focus M meme. He's literally like, focus. Focus, Freya.
know what that means.
Yeah, trouble.
Exactly. So watch your back. Oh, and if you find any red coins out there, make sure to grab those too. Collect enough, and I might just have an upgrade waiting for you.
You're the boss, princess.
This is literally the level of dialogue in the new God of War. And I just showed in God of War 2018, wasn't like this. So obviously they're going for a different tone for this new one for some reason. And I just don't like it. I just don't think it fits God of War. I don't think like this more lighthearted, kid-friendly tone fits God of War of all things. I don't know. Oh, and they double down on the Focus M thing.
Here.
Press R2 to focus.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
Focus, M. Press R2 to focus.
Find your way home.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get ready.
That fucking cube that I hate! It's not a good idea. Bad idea. Like, you can't just visually show that, like, oh, what she did was a bad idea because then, boom, it explodes and she gets knocked around. No, you have to be like, oh, guys, this isn't a good idea. Oh, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Kratos.
He's not actually there. Yeah. And then you get to this part of the trailer and you're like, oh, finally, we're going to see some combat.
Rue? I think you should give her the sword.
I think you should give her the sword. No, you can't just have her walk over and grab the sword. You have to have this whole exchange that you're about to see.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
Okay.
Okay, take it. Come on, grab the sword already. And then you see like the full capabilities of the combat with like the arm powers and like the whips from the sword. And this is when I was like, all right, even if like the dialogue is cringy from like the cube and like the ribbons, even if like those two characters are annoying, I'm still gonna fucking play this. The combat does look fun. Like, I was pretty pessimistic on the trailer. Like, if you go back and watch the VOD, I was like really angry by this point. I was like really mad because of the dialogue and like the cube and just everything adding up on top of each other. I was like, dude, this is so tonally different from every other God of War that like it feels like it's not taking itself seriously at all. But then I saw the combat and I was like, all right, I'm still gonna fucking play this. It started to win me over once I started to see combat. I was still mad, don't get me wrong, but it started to win me over. And I've definitely come down to the point where I'm like, everything about this game seems good, the combat seems great, those two characters, the sword and the ribbon, genuinely hinder the game. I genuinely think they bring my excitement of the game down a lot. I'd be way more excited for this game if they just didn't exist or they didn't fucking talk.
Or if they just fucking talked less. If they just learned to shut the fuck up sometimes.
I don't need help. Here we go, coming up behind.
Remember before when we saw combat with Kratos? Remember how the head that's hanging off of his belt doesn't constantly yell out, "Behind you! There's enemies behind you! They're coming!" The first thing the cube does when he joins you as combat is immediately be like, "Coming up behind!" The first thing he does is backseat. The first thing he does is fucking run his mouth. This is his first time joining you in combat. And that's the first thing he does. Also, once I saw that the cube is prevalent in combat, I was like, oh. So the cube isn't like just like a silly character you're going to talk to a little bit and then never see again. Or like might see just every once in a while. No, he's your sidekick for the whole game. He's going to be there for you the whole game. Every time you walk up to a new puzzle, he's going to be like, I wonder how to solve this. Maybe you should try smashing those items over there. Maybe you should try climbing up that wall, Freya. Freya, what do you think about what's going on right now? He's going to be doing shit like that the entire fucking game. And judging by how annoying he is in this trailer, it's going to be even worse than Atreus was in Ragnarok. The combat looks so sick, though. I'll give it that. Music is also incredible. The game visually looks incredible. Everything about the game looks great, except the dialogue of those two characters. God damn, the combat's so cool. And I also just don't like the fact that he's killing enemies on his own anyways. It's like, this is an action game. I want to be the ones to fight that. I want to be the one to fight the enemies. I want to engage with the enemies. I want to do combos on the enemies. I don't want the cube to roll around and kill half the enemies in the arena and then the fight is done faster. I don't want this cube to fucking exist. The fucking cube that I hate, dude. I can put up with the ribbons on the sword, because at least I'm the one actively using the sword. This fucking cube that I hate. He's annoying, and he's ruining my gameplay experience. Fuck that guy.
Got an idea on opening that cage.
Voiced by Jack Quaid, though, which is kind of neat. I don't mind Jack Quaid. He's a... From everything I've seen, his politics are pretty good. I don't know. I could be wrong. I have no reason to dislike him, I think. Anyways.
Hey kid, get ready.
I just wish he wasn't voicing an annoying character and like a character I could actually like.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
I will kill you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, God.
And even in terms of the gameplay, like I can... It's mostly just the dialogue. Like I can excuse the cube being there for the fights, because it is a little bit silly. It's a little bit fun. You can bounce the enemies off the cube and shit. So there might be some cool, fun gameplay stuff you can do with the cube. But the dialogue is just so bad. I really don't like the dialogue. I think the whoever wrote the dialogue for the cube and the ribbons hanging off the sword did not get the memo when people disliked the cringy backseating dialogue in Ragnarok from Atreus, because you now have two characters that are going to be talking like that. It was already bad enough in Ragnarok that they made Atreus an annoying little bitch, constantly telling you what to do, constantly yapping his fucking ass off. Now you're going to have two characters that do that. Like, look at that. Like, you're in the middle of this fucking fight and the cube is sitting there going like, look out! Watch out! Shut the fuck up and let me do the fight. Like, holy shit.
Faye, focus!
And then your sword chimes in. Faye, focus. Focus, M. Focus. Just shut the fuck up and let me do the fucking fight. Shut the fuck up.
I will wrench you thread by thread. You don't know what you wield.
What is it?
Like, I don't mind that. The cube coming in for, like, one hit mid-combo just to, like, bounce the enemy back towards you. I don't mind that. I just... I didn't like how, like, the smaller enemies, it looks like he was, like, killing them on his own. If he's just coming in to help you with combos, I don't mind that.
You're scared of
Again, it's mostly the dialogue.
this sword. Why?
I fear nothing.
And it's not even, like, the dialogue from everybody. Like, the dialogue from this guy is fine. The dialogue from Faye is fine most of the time, unless she's talking to the fucking cube or the ribbons. In which case, all of a sudden, the cringiness from the cube and the ribbons start to rub off on her. And it's like, what are we doing? And I also think I'd be way more excited for this if it was just a normal trailer and not 20 minutes at the end of the show. If not a third of the state of play was dedicated to this. If they didn't hype this state of play up for 2 weeks and put it in literal movie theaters just for 20 minutes of it, a whole third of the show to be just this game, and 70 to 80% of the footage they showed of the game is just cutscenes. Like, I appreciate this fight that they showed at the end, but it's at the end. The rest of it was cutscenes. Like 15 minutes of cutscenes, 5 minutes of gameplay.
Just give up.
I don't give up.
Music is great. I'll give it that. I will praise literally anything besides the dialogue. I think the dialogue, and not even the dialogue from everyone, just the dialogue of those 2 specific characters. The fucking sword that I hate and the fucking cube that I hate. Again, gameplay looks amazing now. Boom. God of War, Laufey. And then they show you the cover art, which solidifies the fact that, yeah, the cube is going to be there the whole game. So get fucking used to the cube and the ribbons on the sword yapping constantly and never shutting the fuck up for the whole game. The cube's not a side character. It's a fucking main character. So I was mad about this earlier because I was like, man, a third of this show was dedicated to a God of War game, which I think looks way better in terms of gameplay than like God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. But in terms of writing, I think it might be a step down. We'll see. Maybe the cube and the ribbons won't take away from the story too much. Hopefully not. Because it looks fun. I just hope they're not too annoying because they are really annoying in this trailer. And then made me think of this when I saw a post about this on Twitter that said, why do games keep trying to give you weapons with quirky why do like modern day Sony games keep trying to give you weapons with like quirky personalities that like talk to you and constantly chime in? Devil May Cry 3, the best action game of all time, solved this all the way back on the PS2. This is when Dante gets the swords named Agni and Rudra.
No talking. Good.
It's that simple. No talking. I don't want my fucking weapon to talk. I'm trying to play the fucking game here. Shut the fuck up. like, it's that simple. No talking. Like, oh my god. Impressive. Anyways. Other than that, I think the state of play, not even other than that, I still think the game looks good. I'm probably not going to, after today, voice my hatred of the cube and the ribbons that much, because I don't want to be lumped in with the very loud group on Twitter that's already complaining that God of War went woke because you play as a woman in this one. Even though they explicitly said this one's a spin-off, not a mainline game. It's like, I don't want to be associated with those people, so after today, I'm not even going to voice my hatred of the cube. I'll pretend to like the cube if it makes the people who call this game woke angry. I'll fucking pretend. I'll suck it up. Because the game looks fun. I'm not going to sit here and say that the game looks bad. No, the game looks good. I just think the cube and the fucking ribbons are really cringe, and it's really just tonally different. I saw a tweet calling it, why does the tone and the dialogue feel more akin to Shrek than God of War? And it feels accurate. Like, the cube feels like you put Donkey from Shrek in a God of War game. It's like, why is he here? Why is he here? Why is he fucking talking? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, please. But yeah. It was a good state of play. There was nothing bad about it. Genuinely a good state of play. Not a single game they showed, I think, is a bad game. I think they showed only, well, never mind. Never mind. But, like, they didn't show much new shit. I forgot about that, because when it was happening, I literally closed the state of play. I, like, muted it. I tabbed out to a different tab, and I told Ethan to tell me when it was over. So I didn't even watch that part, so that's why I forgot about it. That's why I forgot. But other than that, I would say it's a good state of play. If this is a normal state of play, I would say, yeah, that was good. That was great. But it wasn't a normal one. It was one they had an entire website with a countdown for it. It was one that they hyped up 2 weeks in advance, which they've never done before. It was one they put in movie theaters. Imagine going to a movie theater to watch that, and the only new game there is a God of War spinoff, which they spent 20 minutes on, and 15 of those 20 minutes were cutscenes. And every other game was a game we already knew about. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, why the fuck did I buy a ticket for this? To go to a super expensive Sony movie theater to watch this? When this was no different than any other state of play. Why the fuck did I go out of my house to a Sony movie theater to watch this shit? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. So the reason people are saying the state of play was bad is because they overhyped it. I don't think it was bad. I think it was a normal state of play. In fact, I think it was a bit above average, if anything. Because the average state of play is disappointing. At least has some disappointing games in there. Like a farming simulator or some random gacha game bullshit. This didn't really have any of that. It was pretty much all good. Well, we don't talk about that. But we don't talk about that one game in there, but... Even the stuff I had no interest in, I could recognize, yeah, this is something that's like a big deal to be showing here. Like a Onimusha. I don't really care about Onimusha, but that's a big deal. It's just they overhyped it. They overhyped the fuck out of it. They were like, this is going to be the biggest, most important state of play ever. We're putting it in movie theaters. And then it's just kind of normal. It's just a normal state of play. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing outstanding about it. There was like one new game. And that one new game, they arguably didn't show enough gameplay for. It was 15 minutes of cutscenes. So they showed more gameplay for Wolverine, and Wolverine had a 9-minute segment. The fucking game at the beginning of the show, Wolverine, that had a 9-minute segment, they showed more gameplay for than they did for the 20-minute segment for God of War, Laufey. Which I had to look up why it's called Laufey. Apparently Laufey is Faye's real name. I don't remember if they ever mentioned that in God of War 2018 or Ragnarok. I was expecting it to be called God of War Faye, but then I saw Laufey pop up and I was like, that's not her name. Apparently it is. Apparently that's her real name. I don't fucking know. I am hoping that Summer Games Fest is better. I'm very, very... The best part of today for me was seeing that the Twitch chat and YouTube chats were pretty much 99% the Destiny community berating Sony for how stupid they are for shutting down Destiny. Not shutting down, but like ending its service. That was the best part of my day, is seeing all the posts on Twitter, on Instagram, on Twitch, all the entire Twitch chat, the entire YouTube chat. Like, just, it made me realize that there's way more people that are angry about this, that are upset about this, than I fucking realized. Is like, it makes me happy that I'm not the only one that is still angry about this, that is still just like every day thinking about how fucking stupid Sony is for this. It makes me happy seeing like the Destiny community being like, you may be shutting down Destiny, not shutting it down. I keep saying shutting down, wrong terminology. You may be stopping service of Destiny, you may not be cutting off Destiny, but we're not going to like just let that happen and be quiet about it. We're going to like make some noise. And people are like, well, why even spam that? They're not going to show Destiny 3 here. That this show was made super far in advance. They made this shit like months ago in preparation. And it's like, yeah, they did. Nobody's spamming we want Destiny 3 in the chats though, because they expect to see it here. Here's the reason they were spamming it. Hell, I can delete the IGN one. News. This shit makes fucking headlines. Here's the reason you keep spamming it. Here's the reason you keep making noise. Because every article that came out of the state of play, the first thing they mention is the Destiny 3 demands. Is how rampant the chats were on both the Twitch stream and YouTube stream. How relentless they were. It's the first thing any of these websites wrote articles on. IGN stream blacklisted Destiny 3. Yeah, and then they go on and profit by making an article about the same fucking shit that they blacklisted in their chat. There's a reason nobody fucking watches the stream through your dumbass channel, IGN. There's a fucking reason. Anyways. This is why you make fucking noise. 'Cause even if Sony doesn't ever listen, even if they don't ever continue Destiny, you can never say that they didn't see this. The higher-ups at Sony have definitely seen this. You can't say that they haven't seen it. Now, will they listen to it? Fuck no. But they've seen it. They can ignore it all they want, but they've seen it. And if there's any inkling of a brain cell in their brain, That thought has to be crossing their mind. Did we fuck up shutting down that game? Seems like a lot of people like it. Seems like a lot more people like it than people that like Marathon. And like Marathon was like a big trailer during our PlayStation like state of play, but nobody seemed excited for that. But then all the chat is like spamming about Destiny. Did we fuck up? I'd like to think that there's at least one person within Sony thinking that right now. Like, did we fuck up? Did we like mess up? Did we make a mistake? Even if it's not even a person within power. Because Lord knows the people within power most likely don't even know what the fuck's going on. They probably didn't even know they had a state of play today. Probably just on their yacht scratching their ass. Anyways, it is after 1 a.m. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's so late. I'm so sorry. I need to end stream. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know if you still want to watch Alchemy tonight because it's already late. If you do, we can. I will say one episode won't cut it tonight. We have to watch at least 2. Because the next 2 episodes go hand in hand. I need it or else. Ote, 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 ote. Okay. I'm going to end stream. I'll be there as fast as possible. I have to pee. Is there anything else I need to do? I don't know. I'll figure it out after I end stream. I'll see you soon. Alchemy, 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 alchemy. As for stream, I'll be back tomorrow. Probably just more P5X. That's probably all I'm going to play until all of these game announcements are done. Luckily, no shadow drops from the Sony one. So unless there's shadow drops at the next 2, the Summer Game Fest or Xbox One, if there's no shadow drops, good. That means we can start the Xenoblade trilogy once all these shows have passed. Holy fucking shit, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. If there's a shadow drop, depending what the shadow drop is, Xenoblade might get pushed back a couple weeks. Either way, Xenoblade is soon, because there was no announcements for fucking June or July here. Thank fuck. I hope there's no announcements for June, July, or August at the next one either. Seems like most games are aiming for September. September's fucking packed. Either September or 2027. Those seem to be like the popular release times is 2027, so after GTA, or September, so before GTA. Thank God GTA 6 is coming out this year. It's making it so a lot of this year is just fucking empty. I've been able to do so many backlog games already this year, and I want to do so many more. I want to do so many more. There's 5 main ones that I need to do this year. The Xenoblade trilogy, Persona 5 Scramble. It's like the one Persona 5 spin-off that I haven't played. Other than Tactics, but I don't like Tactics games. So maybe I'll watch a YouTube video on that. Maybe I'll try the Tactics game. I don't know. Maybe I'll like it. I don't know. I probably won't. I don't like Tactics games. But the 5th one I was actually thinking of, other than Persona 5 Scramble, is we still haven't started near reincarnation cutscenes. And with how long those cutscenes are, those are something that like I need to actually dedicate days to. As if I was playing games, you know? As if I was playing the game myself, the stream is only me watching those cutscenes. I don't know when I'll do that. I'll figure it out. Blah, 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 blah. Sometime this year. Sometime this year, near reincarnation and Persona 5 Scramble as well. But the main backlog games I want to do are the Xenoblade trilogy, because I know for a fact they will change my life. Anyways, alchemy time, ending stream, quit yapping. I gotta pee. I'll see you soon. Bye, 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 bye. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, yap, 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 yap. Good night, good night, good night.